you can really see the difference here. The row on the right-hand side is green and has long growth. The row on the left-hand side is yellow and the growth is short. Now you're saying that's the only difference between.
That's the only difference. You got the same nutritional fertilization supplements. The same.
And so the inoculation was based on inoculum grown from bamboo and an inoculum grown from old forest.
From old forest. That's correct.
And that's the. I mean, this is the basis of the principle. What else do you put on?
Very important that you try to achieve a C/N ratio of 25:1 in your compost pile.
Well, yeah, that's basic compost science.
That's basic compost science. But the reason there is, when I inoculate the compost, I must take care and give food to the microbes. Now I am trying to feed the microbes because I want them to multiply. So the lignins in the compost, they attack the lignins in the compost. There also has to be a nitrogen value in that compost to feed the microbes. What I do is I do add organic fertilizer to the compost when I inoculate, because the mentality is to feed the microbes, and I want you to replicate the microbes.
Yeah, you want some excess fuel to burn to run the process.
So when they get inoculated, when they come out in the field or the soil, they've got food, they're ready to go, and they're consuming.
And you see, the process of it is to emulate the forest?
It's to emulate the forest. The forest doesn't have somebody throwing fertilizer in there once a year. It's a self-nutritious, closed system. Try to duplicate that in farming.
So you're terraforming the bohoi here, using the weeds and the inoculants
and breaking the weeds down. They do get weed whacked, but I look at this as a slow release fertilizer.
Sure. And you're creating the desmodium and the grasses you got here. They're creating small cycles of breakdown and release and uptake as the plants grow and continue to build up on top as you're cutting them.
Absolutely. There is also a natural succession of weeds. None of these weeds were planted. This is the natural succession.
It's just totally happening on the local site.
On the local site, and the succession, and watching the succession of weeds in this field has been really amazing.
Well, you get two kinds of legumes down here, though.
Two kinds of legumes. They're both desmodium, as I understand it.
I see.
This is, I think they call this, I've heard this reference as cowpea. And I know the other one is the smaller leafed one here.
Yeah.
Is desmodium, common name tick seed.
Oh yeah.